welcome to another installment of Endurance Coaching Business. Cam here from Training Tilt. Training Tilt's an all-in-one endurance coaching business with now some cool AI tools. So we'll keep in touch about those. But for now, my latest blog post, I've been seeing some funny things happening with other coaching platforms in the industry. So I just wanted to talk about them in relation to how they might affect coaches. So the title of the blog is Coaches Falling for the Bait and Switch. So it's been on my mind a bit recently because I've seen quite a lot of this where coaching platforms offer cheap or free subscriptions for coaches, or they entice coaches to refer their athletes to the platform through some referral program or something like that. So these platforms market themselves as your partner, which is fine, offering what on the surface seems like a great deal for coaches. So free or cheap coaching tools, or a nice referral program, as I mentioned before, where you refer your athletes, they join the platform as an athlete, and that platform might pay you a little bit of money or give you something for free. But the trouble with this is not so hidden catch, is that these platforms offer services directly to athletes as well as they offer services to coaches. So they sell directly to athletes. They can swoop in and cut you out as a coach. So if you're wondering a little bit more about this, I've written another post about this called Is Your Coaching Platform Serving Your Best Interests? So you can find that if you just Google it or go to the Training Tilt blog. And as I mentioned in this article, there's nothing wrong with this, what these coaching platforms are doing. There's nothing unethical about it, and it's completely fair and valid business models. And to be honest, I sometimes not often, find myself feeling slightly jealous that I didn't have a bigger market where I can offer services directly to athletes as well as to coaches. But I'm really glad still that I decided that Training Tilt would focus solely on coaches, because I love working with coaches and I love business. So athletes are not typically in business, they're typically consumers. So I really like working with coaches directly. But the important thing is, so there's nothing wrong with this, it's not unethical, they're not doing anything dodgy. But the important thing is for coaches to walk into this with their eyes open, fully understanding what this could mean for their business and what the pitfalls are. So here's a bit of a story, something that happened recently. Pretty simple. I subscribe to a bunch of coaches' email lists. That's a bit of a sneaky tactic of my own to keep in touch with coaches, see what they're up to, communicate with them, and just keep in touch, really. So one platform is doing this a lot at the moment. They're really doubling down on it. I'm not exactly sure how it works, what they're offering, but it's some sort of referral program, because I've seen multiple coaches dropping links to this platform inside their email newsletters, promoting a registration or a trial, and encouraging their own athletes to sign up to this platform. So I got curious about this, and I replied to one of these emails. Really just, I wanted to know how the coach was finding this platform, whether they thought it was good for coaching or not. And actually they replied saying that they don't even use that platform for their coaching. So it was a bit weird, and they were promoting it just for the referral incentives. So this sort of is a bit of a short-term gain for coaches. Might seem appealing, but it's a bit of a risky move in the long run. So in this situation, these coaching platforms are using coaches not as to build revenue as such, but as an acquisition channel. So what I mean by that is they're leveraging the coach's audience to try and make that audience their audience as well. So when you promote these platforms, you're really giving them direct access to your athletes, because your athletes will register with this platform, and then they can market their services to your athletes. So sure, you might be coaching them via this platform, but the platforms can also offer them training plans, performance tracking, self-coaching through a bunch of new AI-based coaching tools, and basically there's potential for them to cut you out. So this might not happen straight away, so it may not be obvious, but over time they will start to attract your athletes directly to their offerings. So you might, this isn't new by the way, so most coaching platforms do this. They're a two-sided marketplace. They have coaches and they have athletes. So it's not that obvious all of the time that's what they're doing, but a lot of them are using coaches to get the athletes in the system, and then they'll offer them products and services directly. So you might argue that if you're a great coach and you're good at what you do, that your athletes will just stick with you anyway. So this is sort of true to some extent. However, athletes often move away from one-on-one coaching for various reasons anyway. Take a season off, take the off season off, and this is where these platforms can lure them away either prematurely or potentially permanently. So if they get lured away, they might then get in touch with another coaching group, meet up with another coach, or like the tools, go self-coaching for a while with the advanced tools that these platforms are offering them. Here's a bit of a sales pitch for me. So if you are using a coaching platform that only offers tools for coaches, not to athletes, something like Training Tool, and we also offer the ability for coaches to compete with these other platforms. So for example, if you wanted to offer your own coaching platform like Training Peaks, you could offer training plans, self-coaching, all through your coaching subscription with Training Tool. So you could offer your own low-touch coaching through training plans and our membership features. And then this way, even if athletes are looking for less direct help, one-on-one coaching, they can still stay within your ecosystem and not paying someone else. So this is not just like a hypothetical situation I'm talking about here with coaches losing athletes. They've been doing it for years, like losing athletes to other coaches in something like Training Peaks, or to training plans that other coaches are selling. And that's, as I said, nothing wrong with those platforms doing that. It's their business model. You just need to be aware of what's happening. So sure, there's this initial like referral program or cheap or free subscription. This might seem like a win for coaches, but it could have a negative long-term impact on your coaching business. So we're really proud to be the only that I know of, there might be some others out there, but I don't know of any, endurance coaching platform that doesn't offer any paid services to athletes. So we'll never try and sell anything to your athletes. And we just focus on building tools that make it easier and faster for coaches to do what they already do, so they can spend more of their time actually doing the real coaching, like one-on-one personalized coaching, talking to your athletes, and provide the best possible service. So next time you see one of these too good to be true referral programs or free or cheap coaching tools from these platforms, just take a moment to think it over, and is it worth risking the long-term success of your business for? And just stick to focusing on delivering, the top-notch coaching that you're already doing, maintaining those really strong and direct relationships if you can, not via a coaching platform. And in the long run, this will benefit your business and your athletes. So thanks for listening. And if you have been approached by these other platforms, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Maybe you've sent some of your athletes to a new coaching platform. Maybe you've moved to a new coaching platform because of this offer. Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Other than that, I will talk to you again soon.